When last we left our intrepid explorers, they were neck deep in a very expensive, trip-ending mechanical nightmare. Could they make it the 993 long and hard miles to Miami before the deep winter freeze canceled everything? Yeah, we managed to get rolling. About 3 weeks late and about $1,000 lighter, but nothing in life is good without a little bit of suffering. Speaking of suffering, have you ever lived with somebody in a 7-foot wide, cold metal bus, pooping in what's best described as a human kitty litter box? Good morning. It is our very first morning in the school bus. That thing sitting right over there. We are in North Carolina at a winery called a secret something winery. I don't know what it is. We got here late last night. It's nice, but I tell you what I'd like to do. I'd like to have a cup of coffee, sort of enjoy my getting up so damn early in the morning, and yeah, I'll take you for a little walk around and explain why we're in a winery. Okay, I think the caffeine has kicked in enough for me to kind of describe what we are doing. We are on our maiden voyage, 993 miles from Virginia down to Miami. Back in late August, early September, we started building that school bus. It took about a month longer than I thought to get it to the point where we are roadworthy. And that is what we are doing. We are heading down south to finish the build. And we find ourselves at a winery through a group called Harvest Host. And there is this website app called Harvest Host that connects businesses and people with boondockers and schoolies and vanners and RVers like us. What they do is they let you stay for the night for free. And the idea is you go in and patronize their store, their whatever. So last night we got to have a wine tasting, and then you get to stay for the night for free. And it's kind of works out for both people. And forgive the way I look, it's still early. Nikki's in bed and I don't want to go wake her up to fix all of this. So we got kind of a late start yesterday. We were still fighting mechanical issues. You know, as you see from this video that's popping up wherever the hell the videos pop up, we were delayed for about a week with that bus over there severely overheating and a couple other mechanical issues, including one which I have to go check. As late as yesterday noon, we were still trying to put the whole bus back together and get on the road, which meant that we didn't have a chance to enjoy the drive down. We just scrambled to get here before this business closed. Now, normally you would do the whole Griswold family, let's find the biggest ball of yarn, or hey, maybe the biggest pork store on the East Coast, and you would stop. You would enjoy the drive, but we didn't get a chance to do that, but we are going to do that today. We're going to do that tomorrow. In fact, I don't know, for however long in the next few months, years, whatever, we're going to continue doing it. Get this show on the road. You thought I was joking. This literally is the biggest pork retail establishment on the East Coast. Apparently they do everything here from slaughtering to preserving to, well, I don't know, we're not going to get to know because they're closed on a Sunday. I am really disappointed. I truly wanted to learn more about pork. More importantly, get some bacon for the road. On to the next stop, wherever it might be. God, I hope they're open. Okay, here's the first thing. Everybody thinks when they get a bus, oh, it'll be so cozy, it'll be so romantic. Look at her smiling. No, what it means is you're inside of a 7-foot little boxy tube trying to scoot by each other all the time. You learn where the nooks and crannies are. You learn where you can get your fat, wide butt, or at least my big, fat, wide butt, out of the way so somebody can pass. It's not a bad existence, but it is not a, oh, I'll just walk around the other hallway existence. You get used to it. Gin and tonics help. All the way back to the fridge, way back there.
I'm excited about tomorrow. Because tomorrow I get fresh ginger, turmeric, all kinds of herbs. I love the fresh steak. My diet.
So, yeah, night number 2. We'll tell you all about that tomorrow. But right now, I think we're just masticating a whole bunch of sausages. I'm going to be quiet because, you know, I want to be...
The knife.
Yeah, and I want to eat later. So, looks great, honey.
Of course it does.
Nikki is having a field day at our second Harvest Host site. It's at a place called Maibritt. I don't remember the name. I apologize, host, because I suck with names. I will put some links up for this. Anyway, this is a farm, a natural farm where they grow turmeric and elderberries and all kinds of things that are supposed to be healthy for you. She just walked by with handfuls of green vegetables and turmeric. I don't know what she's got, but she's actually talking about staying an extra night here just so she can enjoy the farm. I guess it's all part of schoolie life travel, right? Be flexible. So maybe I'll just drink while she does the farming. So maybe maybe it's not a bad place. The guy just gave me a handful of collards, a handful of mustard greens, and the cabbage. Oh my God. I know we're going to have a lot of tooting in the bus tonight, but I may well stay an extra day just to get all this extra food. This thing's bigger than my head. And that's just the free stuff. We haven't even gone in the market and started paying for anything. I like this stop. I like this stop a lot. One of the things they don't tell you about Skoolie life is just how frickin' loud it is in here. Normally when I do an edit, I have this little button I click and all the background noise goes away. I'm gonna click that off so you can hear just how noisy it is. So yeah, we got a noisy diesel, we've got a bunch of windows letting in air, we got not too many things rattling, but a lot of stuff rattles, but that's just the beginning of the noise. Good morning, hang on a second. The lens is a little foggy down here in Georgia. We got a little bit of humidity. Anyway, on with the noise. Noise is not limited to when you're driving the bus. Noise is when you're just sitting here. You hear the generator running out there? We need to top off our batteries. Whenever someone turns on the water, there's a pump under the bed that goes and well, it'll wake you up. So in the house, you got everything piped in. You got your water, your electricity, everything just shows up. Here you gotta make it, store it, or you gotta noisily somehow create. And yeah, I can park this bus somewhere under a tree and turn everything off and enjoy nature, but generally speaking, if you want to exist, it's going to be a little bit loud. I don't think so. So we made it here to Savannah, sitting in a museum dedicated to one of America's, well, worst kept eras? Why can't I speak? Okay, well, I was going to get this before I got all the drinking done. So we made it here to Savannah. So we finally made it here to Savannah in a museum dedicated to one of, well, America's worst eras of all time, Prohibition. Now, as much as I would love to show you Savannah, this video is not about Georgia. Maybe we'll get to that one later. No, this one's about Skoolie Bus life. And I got a great video coming up for you next because we've learned so much for this trip and it's only halfway over. Anyway, go get yourself a beverage, click on what's popping up next, and enjoy the journey.